be amazing. What you will see is great racing. They got skills from front to back. These lobbies are stacked. Enjoy the racing at its best. Battles waged from first to last. The action is wall to wall. We will cover it all. Here we go. Yeah, we're all here to be entertained. These drivers go hard and not restrained. Cheer for your favorite, you will not regret. The spectacle you watch, you will never forget. Come on. Enjoy the racing at its best. Battles waged from first to last. The action is wall to wall. We will cover it all. Here we go. Enjoy the racing at its best. Battles waged from first to last. The action is wall to wall. Fast Ginger covers it all. Here we go.
Hello and welcome to Fast Ginger's channel in the international headquarters in Charleston, West Virginia, bringing you Signal 13's multi-class series, GR3s and GR4s. And it looks like we are doing some qualifying here. GR3s on the field right now. There's Iceman in his Audi Rottenkraut. Here in a Porsche. J-Mac is rocking the Ferrari, I believe it is. Not Jim Shady. Sounds like a Mercedes to me. Castro is in a Ferrari as well. Matt out here in the front in his Porsche. SB in his Ferrari. G here is in an Audi, and Iceman is in Audi. You can tell they both sound alike. Just fiddling with my phone there. So we've got Matt out here on pole for now. Iceman is in second. J-Mac has jumped up to third. SB has gone to fourth. G here is in fifth. Rottenkraut here in seventh. I'm not sure which names we have today. This Try the driver's nicknames or IDs. So no, but let's go with the IDs for now. I think we did nicknames last week. Or are we on nicknames? We're on IDs. So we'll go back to nicknames. Why not? Because I guess nickname is what they would want to be called. So here I guess we should stay where we are. We're at Sardegna Road Course A. Matt in pole position. Castro here in second place. SBR has jumped up to first place. And this is what the track looks like. We can go over it here in a little bit. So our top two have gone into the pits, but I think that's how it is. You got to outlap and 2 flying laps and you're done. So once they're done, then the GR4s can go out. This race is 40 minutes and no tire requirements. And we have the fuel set for 4 times. And so fuel times 4, tires times 5. No full course yellows this week. And just local yellows. And give the place back if you were the bad boy that started it. So here we go, 4-fan here in the Aston Martin. And Don P in the Renault. Ray here in the Ferrari. Master Plumber also in an Aston Martin. JDM, I think that is a NSX. And then we have a Cayman. And this sounds like another Ferrari. And Shredder here in the Porsche. Graybeard in the Ferrari. Shredder, there's the Porsche. Alright, just trying to get the keyboard ready here. Alright, so 1 through 8 are GR3s, and 9th on are the GR4s. So I'm going to write that down on my handy piece of paper here. GR3, 8, GR4, 9, and on, in case somebody disconnects or leaves. So we've got 4-fan. Putting it on pole for now. Don P crossing the line. Coming across in second. Ray has jumped up to first place in the Ferrari, pumping 4-fan down to 10th. Don P in 11th. Master Plumber comes in. Don P 12th. So did that mean we got somebody else? Shredder has come up on pole position. Ray has been bumped down to second place. 4-fan in third. Graybeard in fourth. Don P 5th. Master Plumber in 6th. And JDM is down here in 7th place in class. So that is where we stand. We should be getting close here to the end. There's Shredder on our pole sitter for now in the sponsored by the 1980s, which there's nothing wrong with that at all. Being a teenager from the 80s, I was. This has given me Myrtle Beach, Ocean Pacific vibes. Shredder's right down there beside Master Plumber. Coming into the next to last corner. Mr. Plumber going a little wide. Shredder getting a little sniff of slipstream. Plumber goes to the inside. Got that chameleon paint on. So there we come across the line and the checkered flag. The session is ended. So it looks like we've got Ray has jumped up to pole position. Vorfan jumped up to second. Shredder down to third. Graybeard fourth. Don P fifth. Master Plumber sixth. And JDM Snob here in seventh. So we are done with qualification runs. Like I said, no mandatory tires for this race. So run whatever you think you can, but it will be 5 times the tire wear. So more than likely soft tires won't be an option, but they might be. But I can't see them lasting very long, seeing you can look at JDM Snob's tires right there, and that's after 3 laps. So I don't know, they might last a little while. Check out Ray's tires. Vorfan's. Everybody's tire wear looks to be about the same. So, okay, here we go. So the results, SBR is on pole, Matt is second, Castro is in third, Iceman fourth, G is fifth, J-Mac sixth, Shady seventh, Rotten eighth. And then we got the next group are the GR4s with Ray in pole for a GR4, Orphan in second, Shredder third, Graybeard fourth, Don P fifth, Master Plumber sixth, and JDM Snob seventh. So there we go. Sorry about that. And we can go and look at the track now. 15 corners. We'll be going down into first place, or first turn, which is a heavy braking, good place to make a pass or go flying off into the gravel trap. Then we go into 2 and 3 are full out, and then 4th is a braking zone, 5th is sharp, 6th is a long left-hand turn, 7th to 8th are just little bends, flat out. 9th is a sharp turn, good passing area right there. And then a snake up the hill through 10, 11, 12, 13 will catch some people out and run wide because it's fast, but it's just, you got to get it just right. It's really an awkward corner for me. 14 is another passing zone. If you get 13 wrong, then the person behind you has a good chance to catch up and pass you going into 14. 15, you really don't want to be side by side by anyone. It's flat out, but not side by side. And then pit entrance. And then you're at the start finish line. Standings here, we've got Castro in the lead in GR3. Snafu in second. J-Mac is in third. SBR in fourth. Shady fifth. Matt sixth. Iceman 7th, G in 8th, Snow 9th, Rotten Kraut 10th. So with Snafu not here and Snow not here, some people are going to move up. Then we've got Ray in 1st, SCR Shredda 2nd, Orphan 3rd, JDM 4th, Don P 5th, Matt Plummer 6th, and Graybeard in 7th. So everyone is here for that class. So just waiting on the players to get ready. And I'll get a little sip here of my Sun-Kissed Zero. Not sure what the strategy will be for the race today, but should be a good one. Unlike last week's race, which was a very narrow Canadian racetrack, and this one is a pretty wide, flat-out racetrack, plenty of passing zones. Everybody should be really familiar with this racetrack. We've used it quite a few times in dailies and manufacturers race and nation cups and all that good stuff. So everyone here should be familiar with the track. And it looks like we have a fleet of Ferraris at the lead pack of the GR3s, followed by a couple of Audis, and then a mixture of everything else. I do like the sound of all the cars for the most part. The rumbly Mercedes I like a lot. I think that is the older Mercedes too. There's a 19 or 2000 version of that Mercedes, so, or a 2020 version of the Mercedes. And that's a 2016 version. So it looks like we are getting ready to start soon. Get my controller handy, spectate, change the options, display all, and there we go. Where do we look? Let's get mid-pack. So we're on Rotten Kraut here, and they're off. Green flag. The Ferrari's got a good start. The Porsche is usually pretty slow off the line, so he's getting swallowed up. And we're going pretty wide down into turn 1. This should be interesting. I think everybody is safely through. SBR has taken the lead, followed by Castro, Jim Shady, Matt, and then G. Iceman coming through here. Rotten Kraut followed. Got a little car off. Look back here. Don P here in 12th. We've got Shredda here in the lead of the GR4s, followed by Ray in 2nd. Orphan 3rd. Don P here in 4th. So everybody is pretty much safely through. Uh-oh. SBR got a little grass on them. Oh, what do we got there? Got J-Mac doing something there. Here we go, coming through. I guess we missed it there. All right, so SBR here is our leader, followed by Castro, Matt, Jim Shady, J Mac, G, Iced, Rottenkraut. Then we've got Shredda getting pushed down there by Ray. Fan trying to catch up. JDM. Master Plumber, Graybeard. Ray got around him. Yep, he stepped on the inside and went around Shredda in turn 1. Let's go back up here to the GR3, see if anything's going on. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. No change in the order up there. Got Ray up here in 9th, Shredda 10th, 11th, and 12th, all right there together. Can anybody make a move? Everybody staying nice in line there. Don P here in 13th. Master Plumber. Alright, let's see what's going on up at the front. SBR on medium tires in the lead has stretched out the lead on Matt, who's stretched it out on Jim Shady. Iceman and G are pretty close together. See if anything happens here into turn 1. G is not close enough. There's G-Mac in the 7th, followed by Castro here in 8th. Let's go back here to GR4s. Ray is still in the lead, followed by Shredda, but Fan is putting the pressure on him. Jumped the curb there. He's pushing. Is he going to make it? He's got the advantage on the inside of the next turn. JDM is falling. Is he going to try to follow Fan around? Shredder goes wide out in those gravels, or the marbles out there. Fan has made it. JDM Snob is trying to get that position, and he has made the pass. We'll follow Fan through here. Keep an eye on those JDM and Shredda, see if they can... Oh, and there's that turn. He got a little wide. JDM Snob is going to go for it. On the inside, can he make it stick? He's got to pull it in tight. Fan getting the power down and a little slide as they go through turn 15 side by side. And it's a drag race. JDM and Fan. Who's going to get to turn 1 first? Fan tucks in. Is he going to do a move underneath? Looks like he's poking the nose down that way. JDM is able to hold that position. 3rd place. Yes. Or he's in 2nd. Fan is in 3rd. Shredda's in 4th. Ray is pulling away a little bit. See JDM there in 10th. He's been able to consolidate that position pretty well and getting a little distance between him and Fan, but Shredda's right there on him. Can he make a move? Let's see what happens down here. Nope, he thinks wiser. Good run out of there. Forfan went it a little wide up here in turn 13. Is he going to get it right here? You brake right about there. Comes in. Got it just right that time. And into 14. Something happened up there. Did he get that last turn wrong? JDM is right on him. Is he going to make a move into turn 1? We'll follow behind. Now we're into braking zone. Ray's able to keep the position. Let's go back up front. SB is in the lead still. Matt in second. Jim Shady's in third. G is in fourth. Iceman still in fifth. J Mac here in second or sixth. Rotten Kraut seventh, and Castro in eighth. Let's see what's going on back here on GR4s. That's where the race seems to be. JDM Snob is getting pushed. Oh, he went a little wide and touched the barrier, the Armco. But he kept going. I don't think he lost much speed at all. Is he going to make a move down here into 10, I believe it is? These three are duking it out. It's second, third, and fourth right there all together. Everybody got through 14 nice and safe, going into 15. Let's look back there at some of our other drivers. This is a good race right here, though, but there are other cars on the track. So we'll go back here. Graybeard is getting pursued by Master Plumber, trying to break that toe down the front. That Aston Martin is pulling up on the back end of that Ferrari. Is he going to make a move into turn 1? He kind of showed his nose, but did not push it. Oh, Graybeard goes a little wide. Is that enough for Plumber to get through? Don P is closing in on him too. Graybeard's a little wide. Don P takes advantage because there was a little bump there, it looked like, between Master Plumber and Graybeard. This is Don P backed off. Here we come down into the bottom here. Another passing zone. Is anybody going to make a push for it? Master Plumber is looking to the inside. Is he trying to outbrake? Oh, he goes. Graybeard was trying to do the over-under, but was not able to. Master Plumber made a really good pass there, under braking, and then sat on the line and couldn't. Graybeard had no place to go, had no way to fight back. Oh, Master Plumber got it wrong. Graybeard's back. Here he goes. I think he just went wide through here. Yep, he got it wrong. He'll catch him. Shredder going around Four fan possibly? Is he going to try to outbrake him? No, that four fan cuts his nose off. Can he hold him? The next passing zone will be at the end of this little section through here. Got 2 more corners and then a heavy braking zone. Was try to be able to outbrake him. Let's get on board here. There we go. Oh, he's making it. He's doing it. Hitting the brakes. He's got the line. Poor fan backs out. Shredder successfully takes the position in 3rd place in the GR4s. All right, we better go check the GR3s. SB is out here by almost 2 seconds. Matt is in 2nd, and he's 4 seconds ahead of Jim Shady. And then G and Iceman are still in the same position there. Oh, G locked, hit the wall, and he's going. Did he? There's J-Mac, Castro. All right, so let's see. SBR's in 1st, Matt's 2nd, Jim Shady 3rd, Iceman 4th, and we lost G locked. J-Mac is up to 5th, Castro in 2nd or 6th, Rottenkraut 7th, Ray still in the lead of GR4s, and in 8th overall now. JDM Snob has been able to get away from Shredder and Fourfan back there in 10th and 11th. Fourfan making a pass. He'll have to come back to the inside and stay out of those marbles, but will he get a better run off this corner? It looks like he did. So it's a drag race down into the bottom of this hill here. Here comes Fourfan. Looks like he might have the advantage. Can he outbrake the Porsche though? But he'll have the preferred inner. Oh, he did kind of back out of it. Shredder is able to keep that position. There's Fourfan. Go back here to Don P. And then Graybeard's right behind him, and Master Plumber is back there. Give him some time. He'll get caught back up to those others. So we get up here 8th. And then there's 1st and 2nd and 3rd. This seems to be the battle right here between 3rd and 4th place of GR4. We'll jump up to the GR3s once we get down into turn 1. We'll look at the track here. This is where we are right now, down heading into turn 1. No try there. All right. Oh, SB. What happened there? All right, I'm not sure how far back that went. I hit the wrong button. So now we've got 1st and 2nd all piled up right here together. Did he get caught up with the GR4s? He's definitely starting to run through the GR4 traffic. Matt is in 2nd place and is able to sniff that 1st place. Jim Shady here in 3rd, Iceman 4th, J-Mac here in 5th, Castro in 6th, and right behind him is Rottenkraut in 7th. And then we've got 1st place of GR4s, but we'll get up here. SB is trying to weave his way through the GR4s. Graybeard gets out of Matt's way there. Are they going to catch Don P in a bad position here? I think they'll be able to get through. Ooh, Matt's going to get held up a little bit. Don P's going to go a little wide, which will allow Graybeard to possibly catch up a little bit. So there's Graybeard, Master Plumber. It's caught up a little bit. We got 4th place catching up with him in 5th place. J-Mac is getting closer to Iceman. Is he going to be able to do a pass around the Iceman? He definitely got around Master Plumber pretty cleanly there. And J-Mac closing in on that 4th place. Audi, that Ferrari should have some better top end, but he's also, I haven't been paying attention, but he is low on fuel. How's our 4th place? So the Ferrari is a thirsty girl from the looks of it. So SB low on fuel. The Porsche is a little bit better off. Jim Shady's doing still in white, so that Mercedes is getting a little better gas mileage and better fuel. Iceman's fuel looks pretty good too. J-Mac will need to pit this turn around, and Castro probably will as well. So Rottenkraut will need to pit as well. These GR4s, much better fuel mileage. Let's see, is SB, he's coming in. Matt stayed out, of course. Jim Shady will stay out. Will the Iceman stay out? He should too. J-Mac is going in. Looks like Castro is too. Rottenkraut as well. So that leaves our GR4s. Much better on fuel mileage. Shredder and 4Fan duking it out still. They're going to be exhausted by the end of this race. What a battle. 20 minutes so far of non-stop battling between these two. Oh, he just managed to keep it off the Armco, and he's able to get a better run out of that corner. He's got the speed in this straight stretch coming down into turn 9. Is he going to make it? Looks like it. Yep, turn 9. He makes the pass. Can he make it stick? Oh, he got a little squirrely coming out of there, and Shredder was able to take advantage of that. Now Jim Shady is getting ready to get mixed up in this battle. And he's right in the middle of it. Oh, both of these guys go off the track a little bit. Oh, that was kind of sketchy turn there. And Shredder trying to sniff out some of that. Oh no! He goes wide. But 4Fan goes in. Let's watch this here from on board. Oh, Iceman bumps him off the track, but he's able to maintain control and keep on going, so all right, so looks like the first 3 have gone into the pits, and Matt is out. SB has taken over the lead again. Matt in 2nd place. Jim Shady here in 3rd, and Iceman is in 4th. J Mac here in 5th, Castro in 6th place, and Rotten Kraut rounds up the GR3s. So they're all pretty close together. And we got Ray here is in the lead still for the GR4 class. Shredda in 2nd place. Don P has moved up into 3rd due to the pit stops. Graybeard in 4th. Master Plumber 5th. And we've got Forfan here in 6th. And then 7th will be JDM Snob. All of them are on fresh tires and fresh fuel, so they will circle back up to the front. SB is in the lead of the race. Matt's still here in 2nd place. Iceman in 3rd. Jim Shady is in his shadow. J-Mac is right there as well. And Castro, I guess that was Forfan was on the back of that group there. So SB here first, Matt 2nd, 3rd, Iceman, Jim Shady, Castro, J-Mac is trying to hunt him down in that Red Bull Ferrari. I think that is the Max Verstappen livery, or very reminiscent of it. That was easy for me to say. J-Mac here in 6th, and Rotten Kraut is in 7th. And they're going around the GR4 of Forfan. See if Forfan can get a little sniffy sniff of a toe. There we go. So where are we with the GR4s? Oh, Rotten Kraut getting a little squirrely there. He'll be able to stay ahead of Forfan with that power over the GR4s. Ray is comfortably out in 1st place for this division. He will need to pit soon, if not this lap, the next. We'll keep an eye on it. His tires are looking sketch, so he will need to go into pads here in the next few, and it looks like he's coming in now. And Shredda, I think he will, I don't know if he'll stay out or not. He's got the fuel, but the tires look like garbage, and he's coming in. All right, so that brings us to Don P, who will need to pit. He will run out of fuel. All right, so that brings us into Graybeard, who comes in. And Forfan will circle back towards the front, or at least back into contention with these other GR4 front runners. They should be coming out soon. Okay, so Ray is out, Shredda is coming out, and there's Forfan. So they are right back together again. So that should be the one and only pit stop for the GR4s. We've got 14 minutes, so they've gone, 36 minutes on those other medium tires. So 2 stints of medium tires. So Shredda there. Oh. Little grass kick upage. All right, let's see what's going up front here. SBR. Almost 3 seconds in the lead over Matt. Who's 10 seconds over Iceman, who is 3 seconds ahead of not Jim Shady, but Jim Shady has several friends with him. He's got Castro back there in 5th place, and J-Mac in 6th. Rotten Kraut in 7th, so that is your GR3 class. Get back here on Castro, see if J-Mac can make any headway on him. Oops. Hit the wrong one. There we go. There we go. Let's get on board with J-Mac here. Clip that apex flat out through here and here, then brake at the gravel trap on the right. And another brake here, then you brake past the 100. There's like a set of billboards here. It's usually this one right here. Turn it in. When you see the windmill, you get on the gas. And then it's full throttle through here until you get to turn 10 at the bottom of the hill. And then it's past the 100 right as the trees start. And then cut it in. Ooh, Castro getting a little squirrely. Then it's flat out through here. Maybe a little lift right through the next corner here. And then you brake at the pads right there. And keep it on the tarmac. Brake at the trees. And tight. And then it's boot to the floor till you get down to turn 1. So he has not been able to make up any space on Castro. No slipstream. And right here, there's some barriers on the right-hand side with some red on them. That's where you brake down through here. And you go out on those strips there. Make the track as wide as you can. So that's a trip around Sardegna A. So it's B there. So no change up front here. Castro and J-Mac still in lockstep. And Rotten Kraut kind of closing in. All right, so Ray in first place by 4 seconds. Shredder here in second place. He's got a second on Forfan. Forfan has 12 seconds on Don P. And then JDM Snob is a little ways back from there. And then we go to Graybeard. So they're getting evenly spread out here in the GR4s. Forfan will need to get on it to get up there to Shredder. This seems to be the ongoing battle through the past 40 minutes of, or the past 30 minutes of this race. So not a close enough, not close enough to do anything here. Oh no, J-Mac. Let's see what happened. Oh, just went a little wide. There he goes. So he just got a little wide, hit the wall, and then lost the position to Rotten Kraut. So that's your battle for GR3s. And no damage. It's repaired itself. So we'll get back here to this second and third place battle for GR4s. He's got 8/10 on him. Should still be able to sniff out a little slipstream there. Ray has run a really good race here for the GR4s and has led from the beginning. The only time he lost the lead was when he was in the pits, so that doesn't really count. Orphan on the back of Shredder still. Let's check on our J-Mac. Rottenkraut battle here as they go up the hill to this sneaky little corner here. And Rottenkraut goes wide but keeps control of it. No damage, but does he have any grassy tires? I think he only had 2 tires off, so the game says no, you do not have dirty tires. See if J-Mac, he is right on his tail. Is he going to make a move? Gives him a little bump. Is he going to stay in? Nope, he's letting up. He is not trying to make a pass that time. Is he hoping that the two of them can work forward? They've only got about 5 laps, maybe. Staying right on his bumper there. Rottenkraut maybe a little wide there, but not too much. Are these guys getting close to putting another lap on the GR3s? Let's see here. There's first place and first place. So now there's a good distance between the two of them. Sardegna and Forfan still duking it out here for second position in GR4 class. Let's see. Oh no! Let's see what happened to Rottenkraut here. Oh! Hit the wall and the wall grabbed him. So J-Mac gets back around. Iceman is in the pits, so I don't see anybody else with any fuel issues in the GR3s. He comes back out on soft, so I think maybe is he making a bid for fastest lap of the race? Can't get the win, so may as well go for fast lap. Got low fuel, soft tires. I think that's the thought process there for Iceman. Trying to make lemonade out of lemons there. SBR still in first place. Matt in second. They are closing in on the GR4s. They did get around the one position there. They're going to be back on Forfan and Sardegna here soon. There's Forfan. If Sardegna makes any kind of mistake, he will get around him. But so far, everybody's being pretty clean. Ray and that noisy Ferrari. And Cayman and the Aston Martin. 4 minutes to go. So that's about 3.5 laps. So yeah, we've got first place has gotten around 11th and 12th, who are fighting for position here. Don P, JDM snobs right on the tail. J-Mac, or no, that's Matt. It's closing in on that battle. Yeah, J-Mac had a little bit of a problem there, and Rottenkraut got around him, but then Rottenkraut made a mistake, and J-Mac was able to get that position again. Uh, so here we are with Matt leading the way of these GR4s. Don P, is that NSX got enough power to get around him on this straight down into turn 1? A minute and 50 seconds left, so that's probably 2 laps. JDM Snob on the inside. Can he make it stick? Heavy on the brakes. Don P's still right there, not giving it to him. It's got to earn it. JDM will be in the better position for this turn, but then Don P will be in the better position for the next one. So we'll see what happens. See, Don P is on the inside. JDM is going to get a better run off of this one. Can he get him beside him going into this turn? That would be the best bet. Nope, he falls in behind, but he takes a wider line to get a better exit. And then it's a long run, so some strategery there. It's a drag race down into turn 10 for JDM on Don P. I think he's got him. He pulls in front. Don P going to make another run on the inside under braking. Nope, JDM makes it. Don P drops behind JDM. Here's the real test. Can he keep his cool and make it around this turn right here? He does. So JDM has got that position. SBR is almost out of fuel. He is going to run out of fuel. Matt is going to take the lead. They've got 1 lap left. Matt, SBR has no choice. He led this whole race, but he's going to lose it due to fuel mileage. Matt is going to take the win here, unless he makes a mistake. Just trying to keep an eyeball on the clock and the first place positions of all the drivers. So Matt jumped up in the first place, SBR in second, Jim Shady's here in third, Castro pushing in fourth, fifth is J-Mac, but he's way back there. So Rotten Kraut in seventh. Iceman has gotten around him, so he's up into sixth. All right, so here we go. We're going to follow Ray, who will be the first one to cross the checkered flag for the GR4s. So we'll follow this one. There's Ray taking he should take the win. Forfan has gotten around Shredder. Can he keep it? We will see. Here comes Ray. Ray coming around to take the checkered flag. Let's watch this race back here. Forfan in second. Shredder third. And then Matt takes first place in GR3s. Castro has been able to get around. Jim Shady is around too. SBR is out of gas. So Castro is going to make it to second. Second place is Castro. Third is Jim Shady. SBR in fourth. I think Graybeard is pushing SBR across the line. Can J-Mac? Oh, that was so close. J-Mac could have. And then Rotten Kraut coming across in seventh place. So I think we caught everybody on that one. So let's see here. Matt with the victory, up one position from the start. And we will Save that replay. And let's check out the results. What a shakeup there at the very end. Matt in first. Castro comes in second place. Jim Shady in third. SBR finishes in fourth place with fastest lap. J-Mac in fifth. Iceman sixth. And Rottenkraut seventh. Ray comes in eighth place, which is first place in the GR4s. And then Forfan gets second, Shredda third, JDM fourth, Don P fifth, Graybeard sixth, Master Plumber in seventh, and then G did not finish the race. So that is your finishing lineup there. And let's jump out of that. And let's see here. So the standings are going to get switched around. Matt made some good points there. So the GR3 class will definitely get shaken up. So we'll, no. I mean, Ray, Shredda, Forfan. I mean, those are all pretty much where they finished, I think. So should be interesting. All right. Looks like we are at Frau Mountain Reverse for the next race, which is not next week. We will be off a week and then return back on February the 4th for the next race. So that was a heck of a race. That was really good. A couple of really good battles there for position in the first GR3 and GR4s. So really entertaining. And then a big surprise there at the end. So, all right. Well, thanks everybody for watching. And if you like the race, go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification button if you want. Hit the like button if you like. And we will see you in 2 weeks' time. Thanks for watching. See you later.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to end the show. The stream is over, I got to go. Now is not the time to be sad. I'll be back, there's more streaming to be had. Fast Ginger will bring the best with an entertainment fest where friends are made and good times never fade. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you like, you can't even get notified.